Yo, what's going on, toxic gamers? Today we gotta talk about disasters and people being bricked up for Battlefield 6 beta. Pause.
Bruh.
But I mean, listen, we got a whole lot of good news and people are loving the beta except for one, right? Everywhere I'm looking, people are talking about the rush mode, alright? And the stuff that they did, the homie Big Fry says, sorry y'all, I actually enjoy, I really enjoy Battlefield 6 for what it is in the FPS space, but I'm pissed today at what they did to Rush. Yeah, we're gonna actually get to it. Like the video if you just want 64 players for Rush. Dislike the video if you're happy with 12v12. Because that's how the Rush is. But before that, check this, roll it.
Second weekend for the Battlefield 6 beta is now live. And today, I wanted to talk about what exactly changed from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah, let's
because it was something
find out.
I was obviously really curious about, so I did some digging to find out exactly what changed. And
There
diving
we
right
go.
into this, as far as I can tell, it doesn't appear there were any gameplay-related adjustments from week 1 to week 2. Not only have I been sort of stalking the devs trying to find any information regarding this, I've also double-checked all of the weapon stats that we have available. Nothing there has changed, so no weapon balancing as far as we
I hope brother double check the Rush mode though, you know?
can see. And I'm not noticing any obvious gameplay adjustments as well from week 1 to week 2. Now, that's not really overly surprising. Some games do try to make some changes between the first and second weekend, assuming they have multiple beta weekends. I know Call of Duty, for instance, typically they do make some changes between their first and second beta weekend, but not all games do.
Yeah, I mean, that's a joke though, but okay.
And it looks like Battlefield 6 hasn't gone that route unless there were some changes on the back end that nobody's noticed yet and nobody's talked about yet.
Yeah.
If we do get an update on this from a developer, I'll be sure to leave that in a pinned comment.
The graphics look amazing for this game, and it just feels really, really good. And the map is also solid, but it just happens to be it's 12v12 for Rush, right? Yeah, don't call it Rush, call it Squad Rush. This is more like a Squad Rush. We should have 64 players, or if not, it should be 24 versus 24. Like if you agree, dislike if you disagree though.
With this video. But with that in mind, let's move on to the new content that is available for week 2. The first thing is a new map, which is Empire State. This is quite a small map, and I've already been seeing quite a bit of pushback from the Battlefield community regarding this
There
map
we
being
go.
as small as it is. Additionally, today for game modes, they've added Rush, and tomorrow we're going to be gaining access to Squad Deathmatch. It isn't available on the first day of this second weekend. And on that note, they are going to be rotating through various playlists with different combinations of modes on a daily basis throughout the beta. They did confirm that this is just for testing purposes within the beta, and that's not
Okay.
how they're going to be handling things when the game...
I really hope this is for testing phase, because like in the actual Rush mode, man, I want 20 minimum. It should be okay. Why am I even saying 24? It should be 32 versus 32, man. It should be 64 players Rush mode, man. Rush is my favorite mode, bro. Like, hand to God, bro. Like that. This is the mode that I'm waiting for, man. Conquest is good and all. Breakthrough is good and all, but bro, nothing is like Rush. I want Rush being good, man. Damn, man. Like, yeah, one in the comments if you're with me on this one, but Rush needs to be like the good old days one, man. Yeah, I mean, this is fine too, but this is not Rush. You can call it Squad Rush, and if you want to have Squad Rush in the game, fine, but also have 64 players Rush.
game actually launches. But you can expect a different rotation of modes today, tomorrow, and then for Saturday, Sunday, that will have the same rotation. However, if you don't like that rotation, most notably with the second weekend, the biggest change here, or the biggest addition, is the custom search option. So instead of just selecting the mode you want to play and it starts matchmaking you, you can now select custom search. And with this, you have the ability to select the mode or modes and map.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, Call of Duty does the same as well, right? Yeah, there's a whole lot of question about server browser, so I guess server browser, yeah, I guess they're not gonna... Or we have to wait and see. I guess they said that we're gonna have server browser for portals, right? But we're not sure. The only question that we have right now is will the server browser just count in the custom games that people are gonna create in Portal? Or does it mean that we're also gonna be able to have these game modes and original maps in the game in the server browser too? That we have to find out, right? Because Portal mode, of course, is gonna bring in some remaster maps by the looks of it, but it's like a game mode creator, right? Where you can create games like GTA Online, for example. So will it just be for that, or will it be for the entire game, but inside Portals, of course, right? So we'll have to wait and see.
Or maps that you want to play, and you can do any combination of these, and when you hit search, it will try to find a game that matches all of those preferences you've selected. However, they did clarify if it is unable to find a game within a reasonable amount of time that matches the criteria you've selected, then it will actually expand outside of the preferences that you selected. So you're not setting a hard limit on this, you're just selecting preferences for what you would like to play. And my guess is, as long as you're living in a fairly high population area or player population area, then it probably won't be an issue finding the preferences that you want. But the more narrow you go with your search, the less likely it is you're going to find that exact match. So if you select just one mode and one map, then the odds that you won't be getting that would be higher than if you selected one mode with 3 maps.
Man, it would be really sad if like Rush is 12 versus 12 because they want to bring in the Call of Duty players, man. That would be ridiculous, bro. That would be ridiculous. I hope they are just testing it, and in the actual game it's gonna be 64 players. We gotta give them our feedback, right?
Maps, for instance, or 2 modes and 3 maps. Additionally, with this custom search, they did specify that for the beta, we won't have the ability to select open versus closed weapons within the custom search, so this is going to be only available for open weapons playlists. And overall, when it comes to this new feature, this custom search feature, I really like that they added it. I think it solves some of the issues of not having a server browser present. Like, if you get sick of just matchmaking into the same map over and over again, and you just can't seem to dodge that map, and you're sick of playing the same map over and over, well, now you can back out, deselect that map in your custom search, and then search again, and there's a really good chance you're not getting that map in the next game that you play. Additionally, this custom search option allows you to sort of roll the dice if you want multiple modes selected, for instance. Like, if you really don't mind playing Conquest or Breakthrough, you just want to play one or the other, you can have them both selected and just roll the dice, and you'll get one of those 2 modes. And for some people, they really like this. They like not having to manually select this every time. They're literally just indifferent as to which of those 2 modes they're getting, and they just want to let the matchmaker decide for them. Now, the issue...
Man, this map is gonna be intense. Rush would have been intense if it was 64 players, bro.
With this custom search, and what this doesn't solve, that a server browser does solve, is, first up, there's still no persistent games. So after every match, the lobby breaks up, and it rematch makes you and tries to find a new game. And this means when that happens, you can, of course, still get the same map that you just played over and over again, unless you back out, deselect that map now from your rotation, and then search again. Which in my mind is just an unnecessary annoyance when if they had persistent servers, then...
Now, let's actually get down to the Rush and why people are hating it, right? So just a reminder of what Rush looks like in Battlefield 3. Waves of bodies and explosives crammed into tight spaces until you finally destroy the MCOMs, break out of the station, and see the light outside the metro entrance. Like the video if you want to see 64 players, but you also want to see Operation Metro return. I think they should have it. If Battlefield 6 can recreate this, then they've nailed it. Roll it. Yeah, it would be a little bit lower, but yeah, man, I see people like always like posting videos like this, especially this exact video. I've seen this exact video so many times. It's crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, look at the population, man. Damn, everybody was... Yeah, I remember this, man. I got solid memories of this too. Just the enemies would be all there. Oh man, yeah, rockets flying. So I guess you get the idea, right? So Rush is pretty fun in Battlefield 6. I wish it was 24 versus 24 at least, though. So this is what Westy says. I'm actually so disappointed with the Rush game mode, man. Literally my favorite ever mode. Yeah, same here, bro. Mode from Battlefield and Battlefield 6. It's probably worse than it's ever been. Worked well on Liberation Peak, which gives me hope for the larger maps. Okay, so for the larger maps, I guess it's gonna be more players. Okay, perhaps, right? Seems like Battlefield veterans aren't happy at all with Rush in the Battlefield 6 beta. Very disappointing to hear as they... Okay, so what they said... okay, no, there isn't, like... they don't say the player count here, but check this.
What the hell is this? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Okay, this is the new map, and also this is Rush. There's a couple of issues here. So, firstly, Rush is 12 players versus 12 players.
Yeah,
this
man.
is not enough players. I wanted to relive the glory days of Battlefield 3 Rush. This ain't it. We need more players. This map is also...
Man, you cannot, like, you can't tell me that they're gonna make a new Battlefield game, people love it, and, you know, brings them back to the Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 days, but you're gonna do this to Rush? Come on, man.
I want to say it's big and it's small at the same time. There's a lot of stuff on the map, but it's a bit weird. We just need more people. This is Rush, like I said. You've got to defend the MCOM stations or attack them and blow them up. And, yeah, there's just a whole lot of, well, we just need more people. If they really want to lean into the mass destruction and mass, like, chaotic nature of this game, I don't understand why this is only 12v12. If anyone knows, leave a comment below, but I really don't like this. I think we just need more players. So we need to talk about this map. Now, This is the big centerpiece of this beta update, and it's really small. It's really, really, really small, but there's loads of complexity to this map. It's like every map designer got together and just decided to just add everything to this map. It's very cluttered. It at times can be very hard to see what you're shooting at. Also, the flow of it is a little bit annoying as well, because when I show you the Conquest gameplay, you'll see what I mean with some of the capture points are so close.
Yeah, no, I feel like that of course, it got the essence of Battlefield, and the game does look good, plays well, destruction is amazing and all that. But yeah, we all know, I mean, they are trying to, no, not trying, they really are attracting the Call of Duty players as well, which, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, you definitely want a bigger game. If you want a bigger game, you gotta attract Call of Duty players, right? Simple as that. Yeah, guys, like, this is how the Mafia works, okay? But yeah, but at the same time, damn, man, come on, man, we need some bigger maps. I guess they said we're gonna have it, so let's find out. So that there's that criticism going on, which is, yeah, people want bigger maps for sure, like it's Battlefield, not Call of Duty. You can have smaller maps too. I guess you need a balance, right? Even I want smaller maps, and I want bigger maps too, so you gotta have a balance. So we'll find out. But Rush only 12 versus 12? You kidding me right now? That, yeah, man, then come on, bruh.
To the spawn, that they're basically suicidal. You're just going to get wrecked. You're going to get spawn camped. And talking of being spawn camped, we do need to talk about these objectives in rush mode on Empire State, because as you get pushed back to the final area of the map, it's so strange. You can just get spawn camped by the attackers. They can literally fire, well, I say fire into your spawn, but they've got complete cover over your spawn, and I don't really know what they're doing. It's just like it seems everything. Here we go. Look at this, right? So you can see the HQ here at the end.
Yeah, and okay, yeah, so there is like a whole lot of spawn issues too, so if they now add 64 players, it's over, bro. It is over. Oh my god, man. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. And did you see this video? Apparently now the US government talking about aliens and UFOs. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, they're officially talking about interdimensional beings as well, which is wild. Check out this video on the screen and I'll see you right there.